First off, go ahead and drop down below in the comments if you like or dislike backlights. Now, admittedly, I'm from the camp less backlight, if any backlight. This isn't a Hallmark movie or a CW show.
I'm having your baby.
Where the is that light coming from?
I'm having your baby.
When you use a backlight, you have to ask yourself, what is the motivation for that light? Is it being backlit by the sun? Well, that makes sense. Is this a dinner scene in a dimly lit room and you just have this bright orb of heavenly light glowing off your subject's head?
What the hell do I have to do with him?
That doesn't really make sense. That feels odd.
You lied about that note.
I have windows right behind me here. Am I pointing to the right thing? If I was going to add a backlight to accent that, that's going to make sense. But it's this idea of motivating your light sources to make your image look natural, right? Like you can make a backlight look natural if it's coming from the right motivated source. But if we're adding that backlight to the scene for whatever reason, diffuse and dim. Make it just subtle enough that the audience has this perception that there's some depth between the subject and the background and not everything just kind of mushes together. A general rule I like to follow is that my backlight is always 1 to 2 stops under what my key is reading. Now there are times where I'll have a backlight that reads maybe a stop above the key. That's usually because I'm trying to like simulate the sun, or I'm actually going for something that's like heavily stylized.
Creamer? Creamer?
No, thanks.
The whole thing is that we want to make a 2-dimensional medium feel 3D. So throw a softbox on your light source, or maybe shoot it through some 250, or even just dimming it down enough to feel like it actually belongs in the scene.
Nice. Kommen Sie? Gehen.
Now, if you are feeling that the subject is not really popping, or the background is starting to fall dead, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna add that backlight.
Just relax. Okay, calm down, please.
Ask yourself, can you get away with a background light? Or because we don't have this glowing light on the back of your talent, you're using a light to add some texture to the background. You're adding that 3-dimensional depth. It's all personal preference, though. As with anything in lighting, there's no right or wrong. I mean, a lot of what it comes down to is personal taste. Or that's the whole point of backlights. Do you like the look of something over something else?
Yeah, you do. You know exactly what's going on.
There is no right or wrong, but the right thing to do in this situation is subscribe. Also, give me that thumbs up. All right. Peace out, guys.